Alright, greetings and salutations. My name is Conveyor, and welcome back for more Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey. Man, it has been a while. At any rate, in the last episode, we got the Kaisetsu Stone Rare Forma, and we got the ability to see in the dark. So, now I'll show you my new protagonist, since this is technically a brand new file, and there's a lot of things you haven't seen. My stats are entirely different, and it's built more to be magic instead of vitality. I do this so I can actually be a competent character, and not just an item dispenser. Weapons, relatively similar, except for my gun, which I use to get arm shot, which can lower the enemy's attack. Let's take a look at the party. I made a Takime Nakata at the request of someone else, considering his D-source has Garudine. A couple of useless ones. Black Frost, I got Dream Fist and Eternal Rest on him, so, you know, he puts enemies to sleep and then kills them. And then Frost Ace, which was EX mission reward in Karina for giving a Jack Frost a thingamadoodle. Ice Vest, which you had to get a bunch of different enemy search forms to get. This guy's great, I love him. He's got Bufudine, Ice Boost, Agidine, Fire Boost, and Health Rest Medea, no one gives a shit. At any rate, I was actually wrong about that gun. Let's, get the equipment going. Get a different gun going. The Frost Cannon. This was also the reward from that Frost Ace mission. Now we have Frigid Shot, Bolt Spray, and Storm Shot. These are basically, like, endgame. Like, pretty much just imagine, like, a stronger Bufudine, a stronger Meziodine, and a stronger Garudine. Which is actually a skill called Killing Wind, so, I don't know why I didn't just say that. So let's let that Kaisetsu Stone work its magic. Boom, baby! Now it's sort of like, those classic, first-person dungeon crawlers. That's pretty cool. Just different ways to get to the same end, you know what I'm saying, right? Man, it's been so long since I've done this. It's been so long since I LP'd. And I know I said I wasn't going to return to LPing, but, you know, I've been on vacation, so I figured, why not? After the vacation's over, though, it's going to be a different story. Okay, so there's pretty much nothing in here, is what I'm getting to understand. Branching pathways for the sake of branching pathways is never a good thing. I'm gonna go back up. Darn it. Well, might as well try to get a free item out of the deal. Yeah, Chakra Drop. Now that most of my team is, neutral, those, getting super effective shots are going to be pretty great. Since we can get Deep Frosts to do their dingamadoodle. And lordy, what am I even saying? I'm just so excited to be back to doing this one. I don't know why it's taking me so long. Actually, I know exactly why it's taken me so long to get back to it. It's because I've been lazy. Like, sometimes I would just, you know, sit down and, like, knock out a sector, and then I'd wait for, like, a month. I knocked out Karina and Delphinus pretty quickly, though. Probably should have started all the way over there at the very least. Saved a few minutes, because I don't really know what else to do in Delphinus, because this was a tough sector for me. Did not have an easy time with this sector. When I played it for myself the first time. Though I did figure it out, it just took a while. It took class time that I probably should have been, you know, focusing on class, except there wasn't anything going on in class, so I don't see the issue. Oh shit. Oh yeah, I should explain. Frost Ace was a special fusion that required a slew of... Oh yeah, it required a Jack Frost, a Power, and a Tom Lin, which was that enemy search we found in Sector Karina. pretty easy to make, and, you know, well worth it. Frost Ace is definitely a superior demon. Superior demon to what? I don't know. But we're gonna need Black Frost and Frost Ace later to get a certain other special fusion. You may know it well. You may not know it at all. Either way, why don't we put Bolt Spray to use, along with Agidyne, Deathbound, and Mamudon. They resisted. Nice. Ouch. Ouch. Go. Oh, they block it. I wonder what these could be. They don't resist physical, so let's just go all out. Ah, Vermin Mothman. Cool. Nasty. Let's ignore the obvious and find a secret passageway. It's not even really a secret, but got a free sacrifice, which I know I've explained, but cool. New area. Sacrifices being if you get hit with something like Mudo, it would take the blow for you, and, you know, you wouldn't die, you just lose the sacrifice, and, you know, it's really useful. Because no one wants to get smeared by, Mudo. Especially during a lengthy dungeon crawl. Now, unfortunately, this doesn't map out the, dark areas for you, but there is a sub-app to do that. Well, I don't know if it's a sub-app, it's a main app, but there's a rare forma that allows you to... Wow, that came out weird. That allows you to map it out. Have I ever gotten that sub-app? I mean, rare forma? No, I haven't. Then again, I never really looked. Nothing like some dry skin. I bet that's from the Pasaka. They are weak to Agidyne, after all. Ow. Ow, bitches. Hurt a lot. And up we go. Ooh. The game's about to throw something deadly at us. Because why else would you just put those so close to each other? I just wonder why they didn't put them into one big thingamadoodle like the large karma doodle. What? Large karma temples in Digital Devil Saga. Been a little, time-savey. The dark areas are like, I don't want to say fun, but actually no, they are kind of fun. Because nothing's mapped out, so, you know, you still aren't totally just going through the ropes if you have to repeat the area, but it's interesting is what I should say. Is Sector Delphinus my favorite sector? By no means. Actually, what is my favorite sector? I'm gonna say the, probably the next one, actually. That one's really cool. It's got good music. Cool, not doing anything in there. Which is unfortunate, because that means we're just sitting here waiting for the, sub-apps to do its magic. Sparkling water's tasty. Not that seltzer water crap either, I just mean sparkling water. It's pretty much just soda with different flavors and not, you know, all brown like Coca-Cola. Kinda sounded bad. Not all... I don't even know how I'm supposed to put it, but it's just kinda like soda. Oh, shit. Doesn't have all the bad stuff. Well, actually, it does have a lot of the bad stuff. Let's go for a Frigid Shot, Agidyne, Garula, and Mamudon. Cool. Guess I know what to hit it with now. Oh, cool. Ah, Hair of Inaba. Oh no, there's a door right there. Doesn't appear to be anything we can do then. That's weird. Huh. There's gotta be something I missed. After all, there's still plenty of doors to look at. Actually, what if we just kept going further? Mothman. I'd like to fight it. Let's go for another cold spray. Another Adridine. Deathbound, and move on. As long as it kills one thing instantly, I don't feel like it was a waste of MP. Vermin antenna. Grody. We got a black frost source. Spilled some sparkling water on me. I want to smell like coconut pineapple. That can't possibly be useful later in the future. Ah. Just imagine that's just like getting like hit right in the head. Like the comes the whiplash. There's a certain armor I want to make too, and we've got to get some more vermin antennas for it. So I'd like to go back into a dark area if I can. Cool. That's a thing we can do now. Well, I looked it up. I'm still on the right track, and I was on the right track too. I just gave up a little early. Sorry about that. That's not what I'm supposed to be about. Not supposed to be about that life, if you will. As the hip and happening folks put it. Probably should have walked to the east, but hey, whatever, it's cool. It's cool. It's hip. It's happening. It's a thing that exists. I don't think it mattered either way. See, I don't see why you'd use Makara Karn, because now you have no MP. Well, almost no MP. And since we didn't get to do anything, then Makara Karn was, might I say, useless. Alright, so let's just keep going. I can do this. There's nothing wrong. I'm in total possession of what I am doing. Because as you can see, I just gave up a little early. Got a little bamboozled, if you will. And that's not kawaii. Hey, terminal. Whoops. Nope, I was about to say, oh no, I left the door unlocked. And I'm like, wait a minute, that's just an out terminal. hope my dislike of Camazotz has been more efficiently capitalized now that you've seen my Digital Devil Saga LP. Alright, that was not the right way to go, but I'm not totally convinced it was the... Yeah, it was. Round 2. Fight. Yoma's weak to... I mean, Dis is weak to gun. That's strange. She's not... winged. And why does that even exist, then? Alright. Let's get back to the terminal. Like to save. Because now I'm confuzzled. I tend to have a nasty habit of dying when I'm confuzzled, so I'd like not to do that. Okay, so, to the west. Take it back now, y'all. 2 steps this time. Or hops, or... never mind, ruined it. Now we're gonna head to the north. And north again. Now east. South. Okay. Something went wrong. And I don't want to keep cutting in and out because it desyncs the whole thing and then I can't fix it. And it just sounds unprofessional. Okay, let's ignore that then. And head north. And then north. Now east. Now south. And east. Whoa, why are those things heading with Hama? Or at least look like Hama. Please don't hit me with Hama. No Hama. Please don't dump me off in that one area. Oh my god. I'm getting real sick of that. Jesus. Well, that's certainly different. I'm starting to think maybe I was just looking at the wrong part of the guide, so let's not worry about the guide. Let's just do what I did. Meanwhile, I probably ruined it. The sinking, that is. I apologize for that. After all, it's been so long since I've done this, I'm going to claim that for this episode's ignorance, even though I do this all the time anyway. Right. All I know is that that room was particularly bad, and I don't know if there's a worse one coming up. Oh yes, I forgot. This is Strange Journey. I don't get to, get an easy way out. But we do have new enemies, so I'm gonna hit them hard. Die. Whoa! Perish. Or miss, that's cool. Oh! Ah, yes. I'd like to kill a few more Sing-Sings. That's, I think that's how you pronounce it. For some reason the H seems like it would be silent. Because hissing would be a little, wouldn't roll off the tongue. And the conveyors are all reversed. Whee! Let's back up I go. So I can ride a different conveyor this time around. Yes, let us see what is different. This is different. Are you different? You seem like you would just go back. There are so many pathways that are exactly the same. So what about you? You're different enough. Ah, more switch shenanigans. You can see this is what the whole thing's gonna be about. That's not a very fun thing. But as long as it got me over here, this is progress after all. Whoops. Let's go in here. Aha! That was a dick move, game. No, darn it. Cool. Why don't we just ride the Divine Heart? Gross. Yeah, so why don't we just take the obvious path up? Realize that was probably a little too much for my blood. Because, you know, you don't expect them to make it that easy. That... Oh, Jobish. Why don't we just speed it up? Well. Ooh. I'd like you to die. Come on, Mamudo-on. How do you miss? Come on. Nice. Didn't get the beast flask like I wanted. So instead of just taunting Strange Journey, let's not step on any conveyors and be very careful. Because there's stairs right here. Cool. Let's have some fun. And pray that Strange Journey would be gentle with our hindquarters. Because this will be a very strange journey if it isn't. I Meanwhile, there's an enemy just sitting there waiting, like, is he gonna find me? Please don't find me. It's actually a very frightened monster. It's actually kind of sad. He was bullied in high school. Alright, I'd like this to not be full of bottomless pits. But something tells me I'm not going to get that wish. I have a feeling you're weak to ice. I have a feeling you're weak to fire. I have a feeling none of you are weak to death. Well, one of them at least. Hey, Frost Ace has been fully analyzed. Yay! Like a healing terminal, but I understand it might be a little much to ask for. Give me that Rosetta. Guess that's kind of tragic. What is this Persona 4? Yes, I think you'll find that I'm a little stronger than a power. Pretty much just slam it with ice. Even if it isn't weak to it. Still doing a ton of damage. I want to get a Medea going. It's not much, but it's better than nothing. Yeah. Eat it. Getting tired of fighting you. Hell yeah, it is. It's starting to get tedious, too. I don't think I have any disc strains on me. Or I might. I'm just... I just like hearing the fart noises. After all, we're all 10-year-olds on the inside. Hey, Pasaka. Join me. Damn you! Oh dear. Oh. Dearie dear. We got some life stones going on, everyone. Oh, I did have disc strains. Whoops. How am I supposed to get the... free beast flask. Cool. I'm all up for free things. If I had to hazard a guess... Haha! You can't fool me, Strange Journey. Yeah, let's just take this thing down. Selenin, what did Arthur just say? Yeah, because you killing me has worked so far, buddy. That probably could have came out cooler. Why don't you just attack? Ow. You gotta hit so hard. That from? Osmosis Jones, I think, is the one I'm thinking of. Loved Osmosis Jones. That was a really good movie. It scared the crap out of me when I was young, though. Imagine that. Oh. I have half an idea. Also, I'd just like to fill out this part of the map. No one is here. Smoky. Ooh. Meanwhile, I gotta find a way back home. I realize I'm not out of the woods yet. Black Frost is just about dead. Actually, no one on the squad's doing too well. It's just skedaddle. Oh, well, here's where another little Rosetta reading would have been. Any terminals? Any way back down? That's the way back down, actually. Oh, no. Oh, no! Stop that. I honestly didn't think we'd do it that time. Down, down, down. Further down the rabbit hole. Can we get up? Alright, so let's return to the sector's entrance. Into the sick bay. Kill everybody! I'm gonna get to the lab and see if I can make that armor I want. No, why not? What do I need for you? I need a fairy pouch. Wait, are you actually what I want? You're not actually what I want. Anyway. I'm gonna end the episode here. I'll see you guys next time, and in the next episode, we're finishing Sector Delphinus.